Heavy session on this thing, like.
Welcome aboard.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today's video is going to be epic because we're out here at my dream jumps. We're at the pasture, and today's video is actually going to be an upgrade video and a digging video, which I'm super excited about because I haven't had one of those in ages. It's going to be all about the time lapse, upgrading the jumps and making this place even more amazing. And today's video is going to be about tidying up this Resi. So I don't know if you can tell, but the mattresses have all moved like crazy under here. So when I came here a couple days ago, they were a mess like this. The Resi had blown up, which is super annoying. And so with my Resi, it is amazing. I love it. It's really safe, but the mattresses move a lot. You can see they're kind of sticking out there. And oh, I haven't turned the fence off yet. Actually, got to be careful. This mat moves around a bit too much. It's a little bit too malleable and rubbery. And you'll notice in videos that often you can see all the wrinkles in there. Like my tires get caught and it's a bit funky to ride on. So today's video is going to be all about fixing the Resi, upgrading, hopefully making it better to ride, and meaning that I won't have to adjust it all the time. So thanks to Southland Hire, we've got the Southland Hire trailer with the airbag. But what's important is on here, thanks to Southland Hire, they've given me this they've given me this brand new Resi mat here. So this thing is 0.5 mil thicker than that one. That's 1 mil thick. This is 1.5 mil thick, and it's really stiff. And so this one is only 2.5 meters wide, but I'm thinking that will cover like most of the middle of this here and make it way more slippy and way more stiff and good to ride on. And additionally, what we're gonna do, as well as putting that over top, is Southland Hire made up all these pegs for me at a rebar. So we're gonna put eyelets in with the eyelet punch, then peg the Resi down, pull it tight, and I'm thinking to use some strops that are on the Southland Hire trailer here to pull the mat over and strop it in really tight so it's sitting tight, which will hopefully hold the mattresses better. But before we do all that, we've got a bit of work to do just to readjust the mattresses because they did move around the other day. So what we'll do to start is we'll drop a time lapse, move all this nonsense off, readjust the mattresses, then punch some eyelets, get it tight, and then get into showing you how we're going to put the Resi together. But it's going to be a sick day, and make sure you stay tuned for the whole process. At the end, we will definitely ride this thing. Sweet team, we're about half an hour in now, and the Resi is back to how it normally sits. It's actually amazing how much stuff I put on there to weigh it down. There's so much to lift off, and I'm really hoping after today's build we won't have to keep doing this. What we need to do now is the tricky part. So what I'm thinking is, you can see there's some existing holes there. I'm going to try and punch some eyelets in there, and then use my strop to pull like the whole tarp this way tight, and then when it's tight, I'm going to see if I can get the peg and nailed in when it's tight. So hopefully it holds a bit of tension, holds the Resi on there tighter to get rid of those wrinkles. And I'm hoping that force pulls down on the mattress as well and keeps in position. So I'm not really 100% sure what I'm up to, but we're going to give it a go and hopefully it works out. Okay, so the strop is through the eyelet and on the fence. So let's see if we can't pull the whole mat over a bit with it. Not really sure if it's going to work. I want it to. Fingers crossed it does. Oh yeah, it's pulling the mat quite a bit. Okay, and if we leave that one there, in theory, if we do the other side over there, it should get tight and we should be able to peg it down. Sweet team, that is the first two pegged in. They're pegged in really, really well. And I'm really stoked how much tighter the Resi is already and how many wrinkles are coming out of it. Like obviously there's still wrinkles, but having this corner and that corner has already made a huge difference. And I've decided I'm gonna do some more up the sides, get it tighter, but we're gonna change it up. What I'm thinking I'll do is I'm gonna go up to about here on each side, put a piece of wood down, Resi over the wood, so where my fingers are is where the Resi would be, and then send some screws through, and then put like a hole through, put the strap around it and pull it back to here, and then put pegs over the wood because the wood should sandwich the Resi. I don't think it'll rip, so I think that'll be easier than the eyelets. We're gonna give that a go now. Sweet team, so we have 1 and 2 more at the top than the bottom 2 there, so 4 pegs on the Resi. Ben's also here now helping out, which is awesome. So there's still a couple wrinkles in it, but it is quite a bit tighter, which is ideal. I actually don't have enough pegs and screws and things to put more in, but we definitely probably will in future. But what I'm thinking we're gonna do now, because I'm pretty happy with that, is we're gonna get this new bit of Resi we've been talking about. What I need to do is roll this thing out just a little bit. I shall have to cut the tape first, roll it out. So this Resi is 2.5 meters wide, that's like a 2.8 meter stick. Wrap the Resi around the stick, then screw it in, so I can then bolt the Resi down with the pegs over the sticks. We'll get into doing that now. Team, that is the Resi all screwed to that bit of wood. So the idea being a peg here, way into the ground, a peg there. I'll then hold it down. You just roll it away like that. It should sit there good. Alrighty team, after quite a bit of work and mucking around, the Resi is repaired and replaced and upgraded. So it's pegged down there on the boards you would have seen. Hopefully it holds. We got the original weights there. And then dug into the ground down there and pegged in. Massive shout out to Ben for the help pulling this massive thing up here, grubbering out there and just all the bits and pieces we did. So it's definitely more firm. There's not really any wrinkles in there. I don't think any will form, but you never know. The original Resi is tighter, but like this is way firmer now, which is nice. Like it's soft, but it's firmer to ride. So if I actually slide down it, which is awesome. And you should run up there a bit and slide down. So I can actually film you sliding down. And I'm hoping the match to stay in place underneath as well. Yeah, give it a huge bail. So look at that. Now when you crash, you should slide down. Not that we crash heaps, but it's good to know that like if I do crash, it's a bit safer. And so obviously it doesn't go all the way across. It wasn't super wide, but it is way better now. So I don't very often land in these bits. It's right in the middle, so I think it'll be good. So what we're gonna do now is get the bike and test it. And obviously like it's about to be dark now, if you can see the sun. I don't actually have my bike with me. It's like 8 o'clock, so it's light for another like 40 minutes. So we won't ride it today, which is a shame because it's not windy, but the next good day I get a chance to have the bike out here. We'll get some clips testing this thing out, let you guys know how it goes. So we'll transition to that now. Sweet team, it is now time to test the Resi. So I'm up here at the top of the jumps aboard the P3, of course, to test it out. And so we're gonna be riding the straight line over the fence rather than the whole line today because it's an after work session, and to be honest, I couldn't be bothered spending an hour taking off the tarps for an after work session. But the straight jump over the fence is sick. I think it'll be perfect to test the Resi. And I've also got a new roll into it. So I used to drop in like over there and pedal along the fence and go across. I had to peg the fence down. But I scraped out this new one and sprayed it, and most of the weeds are starting to die now. So I'll show this to you now. Hopefully the speed's right. First tries, haven't ridden this jump in like a month, and hopefully the new Resi's better. Wish me luck and be sure to give it a like. Here we go. Let's cruise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Memory. Yup. Maybe a little fast. Yup. Oh wow, that's way stiffer. Yup. Oh wow, that's way stiffer. Alrighty, I'm not too sure what to think from that first one, but we'll go again. Once we get warmed up, we'll have a better idea. Over the fence. The Resi. Whoa. Okay, that felt good. Resi. Whoa. We'll do a flip to really test it out. Get more crank. Yeah. Man, that feels so much better. Oh, I'm so chuffed on that team. So for context, when I used to flip it, like, it felt good, but you had to drift to like the left or the right to avoid the rut in the middle. So I used to get caught in like this rut straight down the middle there. And it would often feel terrible. Now with this new mat, like, it is just so much stiffer. Like, I've only jumped it 3 times, but this feels so much better. I'm pretty sure it's holding the matches better. So this is just sick. Like, first impression is I'm really, really chuffed and stoked on it. What we'll do is I'll give you a comparison, like a before and after, then a side by side, what it was like before and after the hit. Yeah! Alrighty, and so as you can hopefully see from that, it is way better now. There's no getting caught in the fabric. There's no awkward skidding to the side. The mattresses don't move. It is so much better. So because we've already talked a lot in this video, there hasn't been much riding. What I think we'll do is we'll set up the GoPro on a tripod, get the drone, let's get a compilation, do as many tricks as I can on here to show you guys what this thing's all about and to break it in. So let's drop some music and get to some sick stunts.
Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
Oh, safe to say, team, it's only 13 degrees outside, but there's sweat pouring off my head. So that was a super, super good, heavy session on this thing. Like, I am so stoked on how well this thing works. And if you like check it out now, like, still stiff, doesn't feel like any of the mattresses have really moved. This new Resi is amazing. Like, I am so stoked on it. Oh, I gotta get that sweat off there. I kind of regret doing that actually. That's gross. But as I was saying, so stoked on this new Resi. Like, this thing is just amazing. I really hope you enjoyed that compilation of doing tricks on it. I'm actually not sure how many I did, like around a dozen, maybe 15 different ones. And stuff I'm real chuffed on. I've only ever barsoned this jump twice before today. Did like 4 barsons in a row. That nothing was epic. I actually did a pretty good nothing. I'm really hyped on that because I never do that trick. Like flip can, flip neck, did a flip table for the first time on it. So already doing new tricks on the first session. And like, to be honest, I was trying to take it easy because I'm here on my own. So if I crash, like, the hospital's a long way away and there's no one home right now. But I am really chuffed with this, guys. So be sure to give this video a like for the Resi rebuild and all those new tricks, and comment below what tricks you think I should try in this, because like today I was taking it easy, but soon when my knee is 100%, it's about 90 right now, when my knee is feeling really good, we will definitely send it on here. Like, I'd love to double flip it again, I want to truck drive it, all kinds of tricks. If you got a trick you want to see me do, comment it below. Share the video with anyone who might enjoy it. Like the video because it helps me out heaps. Please do like the video, guys, like, it really does help. Subscribe if you're new. Cheers for watching, team. Absolute legends, just like this jump.
Welcome aboard.